Hey everyone, what is up? Mikey here, and today we have Civ, and it's not just any Civ, we have something special. This is not your regularly scheduled Russian campaign programming. This is a challenge from Reddit, r/Civ's uh, June challenge for this month of June 2016. It is the Civestment challenge. There will be a link in the description. This is just going to be one relatively long video. It's only to turn 250, so hang in there, it'll be worth it. Basically what we have to do is accumulate the most money, culture, and faith total, like all those added together, as much as possible by turn 250. The only rules are speed speed is normal. We could pick any civ, so we picked Venice. A lot of players have picked Venice. At least 7 other players. That's exactly the number we picked. Ancient era start. Here we are, and no capturing cities, which they will not have to worry about that. So, without further ado, let's get started with the monument, and let's research pottery because we want to get up a religion as soon as possible. Now, full disclosure, I did handpick the civs that we are playing against. I picked mainly civs with either trade bonuses or kind of like a fluff, like fluff's not the right word, like historical context was the trading empire, so like the Netherlands are here, Arabia, Morocco, and some of them I just picked because I thought they wouldn't kill me. Okay, good. We discovered technology in the ancient ruins, found Mount Kilimanjaro. Would have been nice to settle next to it, but that's fine. The desert is very important because one of our goals is to... So there are 2 wonders we want to build, mainly need to build. Colossus and Petra, because they give you extra trade routes. I do believe. Petra gives you an extra trade... Yeah, gains an additional trade route slot. So yes, we want those because those get doubled from us being Venice, and well, as I like to call it, Money Badger our way to victory. So we found a city-state here. Another thing, I'm not going to be using my merchants of Venice because not using them to capture cities. We're basically doing this one city off. Cool. Okay, good. We have a religious city-state. That's good. 8 faith is going to help. We want desert folklore because very powerful right here. So just go here and then here. Alright. And we are going to micromanage things a little bit, but not too much. So just go here and okay, we are going to wait because, well, we're making you angry, but at the same time we're just, we're trying to explore. Oh, he got the promotion, so that's a good promotion. We want the shrine, we want to get a religion up as soon as possible, and so we want a quarry, we want trapping, but sailing is going to be huge because we have those 2 luxury resources, those 2 pearls. Yeah, 2 pearls right here and a fishing boat. Lots of growth coming, so this should be good. I did try this beforehand a couple times just to see, kind of trial and error what I need to do, and honestly, this is this is gonna. I think I'm gonna do a lot better this time. So 55 gold, huge, amazing. Off to a great start. So after we build this shrine, I'm gonna have to look, but I'm pretty sure we want to build a worker next, just so we can start improving our tiles and getting Venice up to something. Because another thing I noticed, okay, adopt policy, we want to adopt a couple policies. I'm going to go over it now. Tradition opener, liberty opener, piety opener, organized religion, and theocracy. And I'm still debating on this because of the culture it takes, but treasure fleets is very, very powerful. So maybe I build a extra culture building or 2, see how see if I can get there faster than I did in the last game, because the sooner we can use that bonus, the better. So, okay, so 2 turns until that shrine. That is good. We're just going to keep moving the warrior away. We're going to kind of manually control him a little bit. At least I wanted to for the as far as the ancient ruins was concerned. So, alright, choose production. And yeah, let's build the worker. Granary is going to be good, but the worker's more of a long-term investment. So, and found a pantheon. We are okay. I'm 99% sure I want to go desert folklore. Trying to think what else. God King is good too. We need to go desert folklore. This is desert folklore followed by Dance of the Aurora, or 1 and 2 most powerful pantheons in my opinion, because if you're going to found a pantheon, you want to found a religion, and having that extra faith. So like here we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think this is in workable range, so we'd have 4 faith, and this isn't even that great of a desert start. So yeah, this will help us get a religion up faster, so we'll do these 2, and then probably the Liberty opener. And we have sailing next turn. So, that is good. And yeah, that policy didn't necessarily help that. Didn't help too much because of us already having... Okay, yeah, let's do... Ooh, no, we need either camp or... Let's do this. Let's get the camp, and then we'll get the quarry. And the quarry will help with us us building wonders. So, very good there. Gotta think about things a lot when you're playing like this. So, can you explore? No, you can't explore. So you just stay on alert and just kind of chill. Because we have a worker, and we're gonna it's probably gonna want us to build all 3 workboats, which is definitely worth doing. So we'll just have to see what it wants us to do. Alright, Venice, we need Venice growing faster than that. We need a lot of people because we're going to want to work specialists to max out our golden culture production. So 2 turns for that worker, 5 turns for trapping. And trapping will let us get the deer. Animal husbandry, we can already get the horses. Quarry will get us the mine. Quarry will get us these the stone. The mines will get us these gems. And I think this is out of the... Yeah, these incense are out of the workable range. However, they will still provide happiness if they're within our borders. So, although if we don't take any cities, like I think we are not going to, I think we should avoid, then happiness shouldn't be an issue. But I still want a lot of happiness in order to spur on golden ages. Okay, organized religion, more faith, trying to get a religion up, because we want to convert IF, and we want to convert all the local cities. And I'm not quite sure what I want to do as far as religion, because I think 5 religions can be found, and there are only 8. There are 8 civs, so that's not too much in our favor. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look, and every belief might not be there whenever I found my religion, but we're gonna have to look at what's available, and maybe even do some calculations the turns left, and like if we want to purchase a faith building or something like that. So we'll have to see. Maybe we do want to get that faith building. So just like I said, it all depends on what's available.
The meek shall inherit the earth.
Okay, so we got mining. That's good. We'll be able to get the gems if as soon as our borders expand this way. So that's good. 9 turns until masonry. Let's go back here and get that camp. Venice has grown. Granary next turn, and then workboats. I think, yeah, workboats. Definitely workboats. So we can build a cargo ship. IF would be the only place to trade with, so not too bad at the moment. We want to get Venice up and running, because from what my past experiences with this, basically that when up to turn 100 you don't get a whole lot done. You might have 500 gold, and you know, you're still getting policies, you're still getting religion and whatnot, but the meat of this challenge is turns 200 to 250, because that's when you've for the most part found everyone. That is when you have all I think I had 14 trade routes going. Like, that is where the meat and potatoes of this challenge is. So we are going to shoot to grow right now, getting the boat up, getting the cargo ship up as soon as possible isn't going to be as beneficial as the mausoleum is a good wonder to have, but it's not as important as getting infrastructure and everything up. So yep, I think I want writing, get the library so we can research technologies faster, because we want to rush after this. I think rush Colossus, then rush Petra. So okay, so we can no, let's build the quarry. We're building the quarry. I'm sorry. That mine, we can do the quarry, then the mine, and then yeah. You know, I have a plan. It's all part of my plan. Although working the desert is going to be important because of desert folklore. So 2 turns until another workboat. Okay, policy. Theocracy. We don't have temples yet, so let's adopt Liberty opener. Get 1 extra culture per turn. But yeah, probably that theocracy next, where we can build the temples and get gold from it. What is going to be the next priority? So another workboat, another one, because we have a lot of sea resources. This is a good start. I did use legendary start or whatever that setting is, because as Venice, you want, yeah, I mean, you only have 1 city, so might as well make it as good as possible. And it making everyone else's capitals strong is going to be good for us trading in the future. Just all these things work together. So alright. We got what do we get? We got writing. Okay. So let's actually let's get optics, just so our warrior can explore a little bit, and then we'll rush the Colossus and then Petra. So that is how this cookie is crumbling. That is how Venice is rising. And we shall continue. Okay, so we're going to build a mine there. 3rd workboat. Okay, someone else founded a Pantheon. Plus 1 culture from jungle tiles. Now that could be powerful. That I did think about that, because on that Earth map, if you start in South America where there are jungles everywhere, could be very, very powerful. So do I want to risk the Great Library? Last game I tried it, it didn't work. But we're chopping down a forest, so I'm gonna roll the dice. I'm going to roll the dice here. 17, 16, and we've grown 4 turns, and we're chopping down a forest. This might work. It's not crucial if it doesn't. We're still gonna get gold from the production. However, okay, that took some turns off. Okay, we're down to 12 turns. But if it does work out, we are going to we're going to be happy. Free technology to help us get to those wonders quicker, and I mean, having the Great Library, more science than just a normal library, and having a wonder for great people. I mean, this could work very heavily in our favor if we can get this wonder. Because, I mean, the Great Library is a wonder that everyone goes after, so that's one of the main things that makes me think we might not get it. However, you know, a lot of things are working together. I mean, well, there goes that idea.
You made it?
Ooh, custom house. 4 gold per turn. Yeah, well, let's build the custom house. That's a good idea. Okay, so kind of do like this. We need to build a library. We can't. We have to be focused. All right, Colossus, and then Petra, and then we'll figure it out from there. So we got that mine. Probably want this mine. We want to focus on production. A farm. Why? Go here. So 4 turns. Okay, and I need to remember, make the warrior explore. We need to discover stuff, because if the World Congress does get founded in time, we want to found it and try and do World's Fair. Not that I think we'll win with one city, but it's worth a shot. So we shall see how this turns out. Alright, so 3 turns for bronze working. We found Mombasa. That is good. So we got that library coming up in 1 turn. Turn 65. I feel good. This is better than I've done in the past starting. Ooh. I'm tempted. I want the lighthouse. Ooh, but the Great Lighthouse provides a lighthouse. Here we go again, boys and girls. Let's see if I can get a wonder. Not a wonder I need, but a wonder I want. Also, I did max out the city-states, so that helps a lot. Having people to trade with early and all that sort of thing, so it's very good. Alright, 13 turns until we can start building the Colossus. 12 turns until we hopefully finish the Great Lighthouse. All this is working together. That's good timing. And we're not going to worry about that one off turn. We're going to do something stupid. Like maybe put some production hammers towards a workboat or some building we're thinking we're going to need. So, alright, yeah, go ahead and do that. Policy. Yeah, do the theocracy. So we can... Yeah, probably after we get this and then Petra, we're going to want the temple. So... It's just we have to rush those wonders early because Petra and Colossus are 2 very much sought after wonders. And I mean, we can understand why, especially in this type of game, trade routes and everything. And one thing I am deciding, I am going to save this game, you know, at turn 250, and maybe if, you know, everyone willing, I might continue and see if I can win the game. I'll have a... Okay, we're fine. We got a religion, this is good. Found a religion, we have the first religion, this is good. So choose production, build the normal lighthouse, found a religion. Yeah, Venice was Catholic, so let's go with that. So, church property, maybe, not really. No. 2 faith for each city, 1 gold for every 4. Let's do tithe. Tithe is powerful. Okay. So this provides 1 faith and 1 culture, so that's 2. This will probably provide us at least 4 if things go well. This will provide us 2. 2 faith, 2 culture. This automatically mosques 3 faith, 2 culture. Let's do mosques. That's an automatic 5. Let's do this. So we're gonna have to watch for that notification of we can purchase a building. We're gonna purchase the mosque, the Catholic mosque, and we'll get 2 faith and 3 culture, 3 faith and 2 culture. I think it's 3 faith and 2 culture. So there we go. Okay, we are moving along. 3 turns till lighthouse, 2 turns until ironworking. Everything is going according to plan, except those wonders I wasn't really going after anyway, not coming my way. But we did get gold from that, so it's okay. We're trying to get gold anyway.
You're not...
Okay, so we have the tech for the Colossus. Let's get the tech for Petra. And that is a neglected tree, but we're going for it. So, okay. 1 turn, we got the lighthouse. The lighthouse, we do want to let it finish because that's extra production. That's 3 extra hammers, and we can build the Colossus in 10 turns. So much better. So, if we don't get this one, I think we're going to have a tough time. Alright, so archery, we're just cruising on along, and we can build the watermill. Okay, Stonehenge, no big deal. Stonehenge is like 5 faith. If we get 2 extra trade routes, that's at least 20 gold per turn, as opposed to 5 faith per turn. So this is a much better investment for us, and it increases the yield of trade routes. So the Colossus is definitely the wonder to go for if you're doing this challenge and as Venice. So
Wisdom.
alright, so we're just meeting city-states left and right. Definitely go get this wheat so we can. And it's a desert. Ooh, that's a great tile. That is a wonderful tile. Okay, 6 turns until Venice produces the Colossus. Knocking on wood, hoping that I actually get this one. 4 turns. Okay, Golden Age is going to help. Golden Ages are great. And we might build the Hanging Gardens too, because extra food so we can start working those specialists, all that sort of thing. So we're just cruising on along, workers, working on stuff. And, okay, so we met Ramses. Good. Accept embassy. And let's trade luxuries because this is good. Thank you. Okay, so extra happiness, closer to a golden age. Even though we are in a golden age, you get the idea. And maybe it is Ramses beating us these wonders, because I did forget whenever I put Egypt in the game. I mean, I didn't necessarily forget, I just kind of neglected that their buff is towards wonder production. So, we built the Colossus. Booyah. Okay, we want to sort by highest gold. Boom. Okay. Watermill, build the workboat. Definitely build the workboat so we can get. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about the Parthenon. Ramses, you go for your culture victory.
Mathematics is
I need to be ready in 157 turns. Okay, we finished the wheat farm. We're probably gonna come back here. Or do we have the tech for a lumber mill? I don't think so. Build the mine there so we can get Petra. Build the mine so we can get production. We're gonna get food from the fishing boat, so no need to focus too much on that. So yep, boom, +1 food. There we go. Okay, more fishing boats. What do we want? Watermill, 4 turns. Yeah, let's do the watermill. That'll help us. Even though it costs 1 maintenance, its bonuses are good and they're going to help us in the long run, so. Okay, so someone just founded a pantheon. That's good. We are way ahead of the game in terms of religion. We are way ahead of everyone else. This is great. Okay, build your mine. Boom. And then we'll probably go farm here and then the plantation. Or probably do the plantation first to get that extra happiness. Golden Age has ended. That is fine. We are going to. We'll probably get another 1 or 2 before we hit that 250 mark. So we can produce something else here. Let's build. I agree. Cargo ship. It's time to start building cargo ships. And its timing, it works out perfectly with currency. So that is very good. People like to smile the most. I don't care about happiness. I mean, I do care that my people are happy, but my focus is gold. Gold, culture, and faith. And honestly, I'm using my culture to get more gold, so that treasure fleets is mighty powerful. Adopt a policy. Ooh, yeah, this is why we have policy saving on. We're going to wait until we get into the medieval era, which I think Ramses... Someone built Zoro... Oh, Persia. Persia founded Zoroastrianism. Of course Persia did. Now improving a tile that is not in my workable range isn't the best thing to do. Okay, Maria, you were broke, which is a shame. I really want you to buy my extra luxury. However, okay, I don't even have calendar. I'm an idiot. I am stupid. Oops. Okay, Petra. Not even a question. Okay, so that was embarrassing. I didn't realize that. Oops. Okay, so moving swiftly onwards. I'll look at Petra right here. Good old Indiana Jones will be proud. Temple Artemis just built, but luckily that's not a wonder we need. If it was, we would have built it a long time ago. So we discovered calendar finally. Once 10 turns, 9 turns, okay. So Temple and National College are going to come at the same time. Very good. That is helpful. See, and it's helping that these the time for research and production is working out swimmingly for our empire. So Okay, Petra's gonna finish a little bit early. I am not complaining about that. Petra is wonderful. Get it? Wonderful. Okay, I'll stop. I guess I do have to stop with the bad puns at some point. 110, we have 140 turns to go. And do not fret that we only have 1400 gold. It ramps up quickly. So this next 100, so the first 100 turns is like, you know, hitting a double. Hitting the double, getting on second base, getting a scoring position, getting yourself mainly, you know, Petra, getting yourself Petra and the Colossus as Venice to have as many trade routes as possible. Now turns 115, let's say we're, yeah, about 115 to about 190 is, you know, that's when your guys are butting you over to third, getting you ready for a sack fly or something like that, you know, baseball analogies. If you don't know baseball, I recommend looking into it. It's a great sport. Boom. Indiana Jones. Who drinks the water I shall give him, says the Lord, will have a spring inside him welling up for eternal life. Let them bring me to your holy mountain, the place where you dwell, across the desert and through the mountains to the canyon of the crescent moon. Your name is Henry Jones Jr. The dog was named Indiana. Okay. I have only 4 gold. You know what? It's better than, we'll delete it whenever we have room to delete it. So build the market. Absolutely build the market. Market as being one of the most powerful buildings in the game. Especially for this challenge. Okay. Now we need to think a little bit more. So, engineering gives us an additional trade route. What else gives it? I kind of want, compasses, but guilds. We want guilds. Guilds is next. Guilds and then compass. Actually, ooh. Drama and, ooh. This is a tough decision. We're not in range to build Machu Picchu. We need compass. Yep, okay. Decision made. Decision has been made. We'll get all those trade routes out and then we'll buff them. So, let us continue with the trading. 3 turns until the market. Who founded a religion? Okay, Egypt has founded Islam and Thebes. This is fine. Boom. Okay, how much gold are we making from religion? 5 gold per turn from religion. That's decent at this stage in the game, considering, you know, we are the only city officially following Catholicism. Even though, you know, we have followers spread out here and there, which is why I like Tide, because you don't have to be the dominant religion. Yeah, we definitely need the national. Actually, time out. Okay, we don't have exploration yet. What'll get us in the medieval era? Guilds will. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, build the National College, and then we'll build the Oracle after. Maybe we can get a free policy to help us get those treasure fleets without spending so much culture. But the extra research. Okay, never mind. Never mind. We are not getting the Oracle, and we weren't gonna get it anyway. So, no need to worry there. 4 turns for the National College, 2 turns for... I don't really care. That's not entirely useful. So... And it is a shame that we only have a caravan. I mean, we get it for free, so that does help. Probably once I get close to maxing out my trade routes, I will... Ooh, do I want to chop this down? I don't think what's the tech for... Let's build lumber mills instead. I prefer the lumber mills. I mean, yeah, I don't want to chop down the forest. I do want the production. So, cities we like to visit, I don't care. I'm not going for a culture victory. Alright, so let's have him sleep for 4 turns. If only I could tell him, if you know, sleep until it wakes up. So, ooh, amphitheater 4. Temple 2. Let's do the temple. It's 2 turns. 2 turns is nothing. 2 turns is absolutely nothing. May purchase with faith. Okay, so we can purchase that mosque, and let's do that. Boom. Okay. Because the sooner we get that, the sooner its bonuses are in effect. Enhancing the religion would be nice, but it is secondary compared to getting the, because those per turn bonuses, you want to get them working as soon as possible. Alright, let's build the amphitheater. And what were we going for? We're going for compass. That is what we are doing, and that is what we're gonna do. I know that's the same thing twice, but I mean, trying to fill in 250 turns of me with tunnel vision in Civ, trying to get as much gold as possible. 2,300 at this point, pretty decent. Okay, who founded religion? Portugal has founded Buddhism. Because Portugal probably would have founded Catholicism, but Buddhism is early alphabetically in the list. I mean, I noticed the Celts found Buddhism every time Catholicism gets taken, so that's what I think the reasoning behind it is. Okay, let's get the trireme, start exploring, and then probably the Grand Temple, just to get more faith and followers. Confucianism. I think that's also an alphabetical one, unless it's one of the civs I picked. So, yeah, we have another trader out available, so let's do it. Okay, Ahmad al-Mansur. He always has great cities to trade with. I mean, I've noticed that that's because of he is geared to be kind of a mercantile civ, so you see, I don't want this. I want, give me 8 gold per turn. What about this? No. What about 7? 7. But I'll do it. Works for me. Works for me. Hey, Mr. Warrior, where are you at? Go get that. It's fine. Oh, I should probably make my worker do stuff. You're probably yelling at me. I know. I will do it. Okay. Boom. Trade Mombasa. What do we want to build? Grand Temple. That's what we want to build. We want to build the Grand Temple. 9 turns we'll build the harbor, and that's when we're going to start cranking out cargo ships. Old Faithful, Kiev, all good things, I suppose. So, these horses are out of our workable range, so we're not going to worry about them. They're not a luxury. They are strategic, so we probably could trade them away for some gold. As a matter of fact, let me try and trade away these horses. So, okay, who? No, you don't have enough gold. I don't care. You're bro. Actually, give me all your gold. Sure, that works. Okay. So, trying to get every penny we can. So, okay, 2 turns until the Grand Temple. And my throat is starting to hurt, so I am out of water. This is a tragedy. This video has been going on for about 33 minutes. And, yeah. Okay. So 3 turns until we get compass. And that means more trade routes and longer range trade routes. So that's, once we get compass, we're going to crank out as many cargo ships as we can. No, I do not want war. It always gets confused about that. I'm not quite sure why. Garden is good. As a matter of fact, let's start building cargo ships now. Because by the time it finishes, we will have compass. And we will have the cargo ships. Build that lumber mill. Good. Machu Picchu, doesn't matter. Wasn't next to a mountain. Boom, compass. Okay. Now, what do we go for now? Yeah, we would go for guilds. We go for guilds. And then we go for banking. and then we go for economics. And we beeline these techs. We do we kind of rush them because we're trying to get that gold production up as soon as possible. We want gold now. May not help us long term, but we don't worry about the long term for this. Yeah, Marrakech is already the best place to trade with. We're not necessarily concerned with harbor. Harbor extends the range. Let's build the harbor. And then 5, 6 more boats. Because that caravan needs to go. He doesn't produce nearly as much gold. So, okay, so let me see. 13, okay, let's enhance. Enhance, what do we want? This will be good. Let's do Divine Inspiration and religious texts. Yes. Okay. So we're going to get more faith from that, and religious text is going to help us spread the religion. So hope this works out. World's busiest people. Look at, we have the most production. That is wonderful. I am happy about that. Okay, let's improve these horses so we can sell them to someone. And that is all we're going to do with them. We're going to get rid of them. Bratislava. Samara. Okay, so we got all the city-states up in here. You know, maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, it's not entirely necessary to have all of these city-states. Okay, can we start working? Okay, 15, 13. This is fun. We want to work that specialist now. So, boom, guilds. And what do we go for next? This will give us extra trade routes, so let's do it. That'll get us up to 12 possible trade routes, and we're working on filling them. Does it matter? No, we're gonna produce them.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
17. Give me 7 gold per turn. You only have, okay. You're gonna give me all your gold. That works. I'm okay with that. Ooh, survivors, extra population. Good. Congo. Congo is in the game. Yep, Ramses, this deal will stand. I like that deal. You enjoy building your wonders. Okay, so trade with Thebes. East India Company is good, but let's get these cargo ships up. Let's build all the cargo ships, and probably the caravan will come back at some point soon. We'll delete him, build a cargo ship. Okay, what do we want next? Defensive pact treaties. We want banking. We want banking. That didn't take much thought, did it? So 156. We have 100 turns to go. And like I said, all right, we have accept embassies. Good. So we know where he is, so we can trade with him if he's in range. He is not in range. That is fine. So yeah, go to the city-state. It's more Maria, what is wrong with you? It's better to trade with a city-state than you. That reflects poorly on your empire. Cargo ship. I mean, not my problem though. So, okay. Okay, plantation. And I'm just ignoring all these city-state quests. That's one of the annoying things about playing with so many city-states. However, it does make people a little more peaceful. Ooh. Yep. Go build a customs house. Because that 4 gold per turn will be more than any city-state trade deal would probably be. Okay. Guess what we're building? Original, right? Maria has built the pyramids in 1080. This is why Civ is funny. Still refusing to trade with Portugal. Construct a custom house. Customs house. 2 turns until in civil service, which is going to give us more food on these tiles than this one. Yep, because of access to fresh water. Okay. Sure, that works. More happiness means faster to the next golden age. Civil service has been researched. Let's build that so we can get extra production and crank out those cargo ships a little bit faster. Just a little. And every little bit helps. Okay, now we'll trade with Lisbon. Build that lumber mill. Build a yeah, we're gonna build cargo ships. Absolutely, continue the deal. Nope. Nope, we are not taking 1,000 gold hit, Maria. Sorry, we're not that good of friends. Okay. Wellington, yep, Wellington. Alright, let me just take a look at the policies. So... honestly, this isn't... yeah, we need to do this. So... we might want to... okay, yes. We might want to work on some culture buildings to get those policies faster, but it is worth it to get the extra production and get those treasure fleets, because like I said, that last 50 turns or so is when the magic happens. Boom. Another one. And yeah, next time this caravan asks for orders, we're going to delete it because the cargo ships are just, yep, okay. See ya, buddy. Nothing personal. Just you're not as good as the boats. Alhambra. Yeah, Ramses is a wonder whore. Hey, William.
Ik ben Willem van Oranje.
See you, William. Hope you trade with me. Who's trading with us? Egypt is trading with us. Absolutely. We do have another source of horses, so let's try and trade those off. Who is... goodbye. Build a holy site. Build a farm. Who likes us? Does Ramses like us? What will you give me for this? No. How about like 10 gold per turn? How about 5? No. 4 gold per turn. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to someone else. Where are you gonna give me? You know what, honestly? I like this. You see, he is reasonable. Ramses, be like Persia. Be like Persia. I like this. Yes, pay me to go through my not useful borders. Okay, so we can trade. Amsterdam, great city to trade with. Another cargo ship. And once we get the next 2 cargo ships, build the East India Company. Lots of money. Lots and lots and lots of money. Boom. Aw, 3 gold, 6 faith. Awesome tile. Boom, shakalaka. Things are going great. I like the way things are going already. Boom. Okay. We've discovered edumacation. Is it used in Venice? Not really. The Venetian School of Business rivals my University of Notre Dame's Mendoza College of Group Projects. Shout out to my roommate for being a business major. Adopt policy. Okay, one extra happiness isn't that good, but these 2 policies, this one and then this one, 47 turns? Oh my god, we can't do that. That's way too far away. Oh no. We might have made a mistake. However, once we get a spy, we send it to a Buenos Aires, and we get a what's it called? A cultural city-state, and get culture from them. 45 turns. Oh my god. That is way too much. 38 turns. Whoa. Okay, you honestly sleep a little. We need culture. We need money. East India. Ooh. What's the writers? Let's do the Artist Guild. Assign 2 specialists, because that'll give us some. I think 3 culture per specialist. May purchase with faith. We're not gonna purchase with faith. I'm sorry. Not right now. Oh, Thebes, such a great city to trade with. So good. Okay, so we have 70 turns left. We need to get this a lot faster than half. We need to get this a lot quicker. Choose production. University. Let's do the university. Okay. How fast is that? 23 turns. Ooh, I still don't like that. Still not enough. Still a bold gamble that might come back to bite us. So, okay. Grand Mesa doesn't matter, not in our borders. Three turns until the university and the bank.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
How about you give me 1? I don't care about your borders. I don't care. I'd rather have that 25 gold or whatever it's going to be at the end of the deal. So how about just 7? 7 is a lot better than open borders. So 1 turn until the university, and we can get a lot smarter. Fez. Good, good, good. Yeah, let's build. How long will it take to build Oxford? Okay, let's do the national epic. Let's do the national epic. Just get 1 culture per. No research agreements. A spy. Good. We send the spy to Buenos Aires or Kiev. Let's send it to Buenos Aires, because he's a lot closer on the list, and hopefully we convert him over and get some culture from him. Help get those policies a lot faster. So, golden agents. Oh no.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
How about 7?
Certamente que não.
6? Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Malacca. Alrighty. So 2 turns until Venice grows. Look at all our cargo ships everywhere. Look at all them cargo ships. Could be a song. The song of Panzer's Venetian Republic. Venetian College of Group Projects, aka Venetian Mendoza College of Business. Do. National epic in 1 turn. 15 turns. I want it faster. I want it a lot faster than that. So, let's do the Writers Guild. More specialists. Trying to make sure I don't have any new tiles for this worker to go work.
Aparantoyan aliliron kito lawan ulun.
Yeah, I do need those extra luxuries. I was thinking maybe, not necessarily, maybe just go for gold, but I need the extra luxuries. Oh yes, Golden Age. How much? 9 turns. Ooh. We need to cut it down. We absolutely need to cut it down. We're bargaining our culture in order to get a lot more gold. Zanzibar. Yes, definitely Oxford, so we can get... Oh, wait. What's the pre... Oh, my God. No, not Oxford yet. East India Company, and then a bank. We want Oxford to get economics. That is how we are going to try and get economics. So... Buenos Aires election rigged. Can we stage a coup over no one? No one is currently allied. That is unfortunate. However, we can build 2 more cargo ships. That is very good. We will do that. 7 turns. It's better. Okay, specialists. 22 turns. That's okay. That's not ideal, but 5 turns, much better. Not exactly ideal, but we're getting there. We're getting better. We want those treasure fleets. Great profit. How much would buying a tile be? 50. 3 gold per turn. 50. There are 50 turns left, so yeah, that's a good scenario, as some might say. So let's buy this desert tile and plop down a holy site and hope it gets worked. So 50 gold is not much to spare, and we're gonna get 6. Yeah, this is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Boom. And we get that policy next turn, which is better than we thought we were going to do. So, and that also gives us, this gives us gold and culture from the East India Company. 18 turns. Okay, 18 turns. We can deal with 18 turns. We can cut it down. But those treasure fleets, though. Okay. Marrakech. Amsterdam. Lisbon. And city-states. Okay. Another one. Gotta get those cargo ships. Gotta get all the cargo ships. Sophia. So yeah, one thing, hopefully you're still watching 50 something minutes in.
مرحبا أيها العجمي أنا هارون الرشيد خليفة العرب هلم إلي
How about 10? 8?
بالطبع
7?
لا
6?
كلا
5?
بالطبع لا
How about
تعال
screw you?
دعنا
Screw you and your lack of cooperation. One more turn for another cargo ship. Forbidden Palace. Okay. Looks like I'm not getting the World Congress. That's fine. Honestly, I probably wouldn't be able to produce the World's Fair anyway. And what do we build now? We build a bank. The bank is more important than Oxford. The money is more important than the science.
And pieces of bronze.
Boom. Boom. Okay. Yes, go... Actually, how much does this yield? 4? Okay, I'm pulling out my handy dandy cell phone calculator. So 250 minus 207 is 43 times 4. Hold up. Where you at? You go do a trade mission. That'll yield more gold.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Yep. That works. More gold from Maria. Conduct the trade mission. May purchase with faith. Doesn't matter. It's a really good thing I picked that mosque because that extra culture is very helpful. Oh, this is going to be a game changer. This is going to be a game changer. This great artist. Huge. Huge. Making plays. 1,200 gold. And Budapest is there. Oh, we should have done that with like Colombo or someone, but you know what? It's not a perfect strategy. It's not perfect execution. Okay, go here. Fez. Quebec City. Gotta love all these trade routes. 20,000 gold. And this is where a moneymaker is, the gold column. I'm probably shooting for 40,000 gold. I'd say that's a good number to go for. 40,000 gold. I think we can do it. And treasure fleets. 353 gold per turn, 409 gold per turn. So we're getting 50 gold per turn for 38 turns, as opposed to 50 gold per turn for 38 turns. 50 times 38. So we're getting about 1,900 extra gold at least. Yeah, get Oxford. Not yet. Not yet. Do we need... We don't need happiness. Oh, but it's free happiness. No maintenance. I'll do that. Boom. Boom. Golden Age. Huge. Making plays, boys and girls.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Making plays. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be friends with anyone. They just like me. So, Riga. No. Are we close to great people? Not really. Would have been helpful long ago, but not now. So, what's the best thing to build? Yeah, do faith. I mean, do gold. Wait until printing press is almost done. Build Oxford. Get free tech. Get economics. Get a good number of gold that last couple of turns. Ooh, Colombo's better than Porto. Yeah, Porto's not the capital, so that is understandable. Usually it's capitals, then like really good second cities, then like city-states. So, oh, a crossbowman. I'll happily sell him. Thanks for the 30 gold. Morocco stole machinery. I don't care.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Trade is good. I should probably be looking for more trade deals, but you know what? This is not a perfect playthrough. Let's see if our advisor says anything. Additional horse to the Persians. Okay, horses to Persia. Let's try horses to Persia. What do you want to do? How about 5? Good. Okay. Advisor. Okay. Advisor lady has no other ideas. So, okay. Works for me. So, printing press since 5. How long will it take to build Oxford? 5. Let's wait one more turn. Let's wait one more turn and switch production to Oxford. Change production, Oxford. 4 turns. Founding of the World Congress. That extra 2 gold per turn is going to help. Back down to 456 because the end of the golden age. Pas bon. Not good.
Aparantoyan aliliron kito lawan ulon.
Yep, okay. William has entered the Renaissance era. Congratulations, William. Look at how big Venice is. Who founded the World Congress? Ramses. Yep. So I don't get to found the World Congress, but it's not gonna convene until the deadline is over anyway. So it doesn't matter. And ladies and gents, we have passed the 1 hour mark. Thank you for sticking around this long. It really warms my heart. So definitely comment on how you are going about this challenge, if you are going about this challenge. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what we research anymore. Just use that free tech on economics. But I want to know how you go about this. My thoughts are, if you tune the settings a little bit differently, definitely economics. Ooh, okay, that barely helped. Honestly, let's just do this. I do understand that a lot of this is... Okay, so let's check for trade deals now because they're going to last about as long as there's remaining, so... No. So let's look at a diplomatic... No. Let's just go to everyone to see.
تحياتي.
Nope. Actually, what will you give me for this?
زيد.
How about that? Come on, 1.
ما قابلينش.
Okay, you know what? Who cares?
يوم تابلة.
What do you want from my borders? Will you give me 1 gold per turn? Okay, you don't care.
Bagyo. Sojar.
Why are people not taking this deal?
السلام عليكم.
No, I'm just not going to worry about it.
ما هذا؟
You know what? We're going to just stay the course. And also important, bank, gold focus. Okay, so we're in the home stretch. We're just kind of sitting it out, waiting until we get there, seeing how much gold we can get. I think 240 might, or 4. Honestly, you delete. So I think 40,000 might be a little too ambitious, but gonna get in the high 30s, so that's good. That is very good. But yeah, so let me know what you did for this challenge. Obviously, I'll be browsing the Reddit post. Just to, I'd already looked through it a little bit to see what other people did. But for those of you watching from Reddit, I can't believe you watched a whole hour or something of this already. Thank you very much. Please leave a comment or something. I want to thank you. Ooh, extra culture, very good. And moving on up. Okay. Adopt a policy. Don't need a policy. Don't want a policy. Research. Huh. Yeah, honestly, I mean, doesn't really matter as far as the Let's Play is going. As far as the challenge is concerned. Great profit. Ooh, that's not. Cargo ship. Yeah, I should build a holy site here. I mean, it'll help a little bit. It'll help a good bit. I really wish I really wish he wasn't. I really wish we didn't spawn that great prophet. I really would have rathered have that 1,000 faith, but hey, you know what? It is what it is. C'est la vie. 15, 14 turns left. Closing in, boys and girls. Trebuchet. Goodbye, Trebuchet. Do not need any military. Which on the post it did say, like, one of the achievements or hard mode is having aggressive, I'm gonna kill you civs in the game, like the Zulu and all that. So I can see why that would add a challenge. I can definitely understand that. So 238, almost there. Yeah, acoustics, whatever. Almost there. Now, other civs I've thought that might be good for this, one that comes to mind is China. Their paper mill, which is basically their library, gets you start out with gold early, so that's definitely helpful. What else? What else? I saw someone did really well with Poland as far as culture is concerned. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Venice seems just to be an easy choice. 25. Yeah, let's do Lisbon. Buenos Aires is it's just stupid. That spy hasn't helped at all. But okay, I need to keep an eye on the turn counter so I don't go over. I don't care. I don't care. So 242. We're gonna get to the high 30s in terms of gold. We might even be close to that 40,000, but great artist, golden age. See, the golden age isn't entirely helpful because we don't get to use it all.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
But it's all we can do. So, okay, next turn. Absolutely. 245. Now 250, we're gonna do a lot of monkey business, and you're gonna see what we're gonna do. So, 4 more turns.
Ireis considerar
Absolutely.
esta oferta?
Absolutely. Netherlands stole printing press. Yeah, whatever.
Wederom.
3 more turns, ladies and gents. No. Nope. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. 2 more turns. Oh boy. I told you we're gonna be we're gonna be very close to 40,000 gold. Okay, last turn. 250. Turn 250.
Ireis considerar esta
Accept.
oferta?
Okay. So, moment of truth. So, before I do anything, I'm gonna save. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Discuss.
تحياتي.
Okay, so we're friends. I want
أزيد
all your gold. I want 175.
أزيد جيت وأنا كل أمل باش نوصلوا شي اتفاق. جيت وأنا كل أمل باش نوصلوا شي اتفاق. بالطبع لا.
Okay, that works.
يوم تبلغ
Friendship. Nope. Okay.
باغيو
Friendship. Nope. That's unfortunate.
السلام عليكم.
No friendship from Arabia. That's too bad.
Bons dias.
Trade.
Sou todo ouvidos. Ireis considerar esta oferta?
I'll give you like 20 gold per turn. I don't really care.
Muito bem.
Yep.
Wederom
Friendship.
vervloed.
Nope. Friendship?
Abayawmuk.
Nope. Okay. Let's go back to Ahmad Al-Mansur. 23 gold.
كيفاش؟
You want... Okay. So, we breached 40,000 gold. That was our goal. So, let me take the screenshot. Take that screenshot. So, let's do a quick little calculation here. So our gold is 40,311 plus 1,819 culture plus 702 faith. Grand total of 42,832 investment stuff on Prince difficulty, which is about as easy as they're allowing for this. So that is all. This video is going on long enough. It's an hour, 10 minutes currently, according to my recording software. So if you watched this, thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoy this. I'm going to try and do these Reddit challenges more often. I mean, they're only once a month, but, you know, it's something to do. It's a unique Civ thing. It kind of breaks up the monotony. So without further ado, I'm going to let you go. Go vote for the Civ series for Russia. I finished recording that. I mean, it's not going up. It's not going to finish uploading until middle of July. I'm going to be out of town, so I'm scheduling a bunch of uploads for that, but you don't need to know that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is Panzernator signing out, and I will see y'all next time. Later, y'all.